Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we currently have a bunch of rebels happening, and we're also working on building province improvements. It's getting somewhat less laggy, at least in the workshop area. Things are going to be bad again in other areas. Oh, we can upgrade this great project. That's not the biggest of deals, although the Splendor is reasonably nice. What else do we have here? Advisor cost reduction would be good. And then that's back to the Splendor. Okay, well, I guess we could. We could work on upgrading those for a little while. Hey, another conversion happening. Fantastic. We are going to need to get ourselves Admin Tech 7 as soon as we can. And we're going for Dip Tech 6 next as well. Miltech 7 is going to be doable as well, I think, by the time we get there. Enemies are sieging our provinces. What? Hang on a moment. Oh, right. I forgot about these guys. We're going to head in here, and we're going to bring these guys in first, actually. I'm definitely going to want to get a leader over here. This guy would do. Kadi separatists have risen up. Well, that's convenient. Okay, we'll deal with those. I completely forgot that these guys were here. Okay. Let's head in. We'll eliminate these zealots, no problem whatsoever. Our vassal is capping back some of this territory, so that's nice. Yeah, the religion here is changing to Hellenic, which is not great. We're going to move up and eliminate them as quickly as we can because we don't want them changing our religion at this point. So in we go, and then we'll cap back this territory as quickly as possible. Well, not as quickly as possible, but we'll cap it back. There are quicker ways to do it, but I'm feeling lazy, and we're not going to split these troops up. I don't think it's necessary. Hey, there's another conversion. Fantastic. We are converting very quickly, so that's very good. Okay, in Cameroon, that should be under control. Yes. And we're going to get additional great projects working here fairly soon. We'll move these guys down, and that will be all of these that they capped. Cool. More rebel uprisings are brewing up. That is deeply, deeply unsurprising. So we'll go ahead and go for the Malta forts, although it's not hugely good for us. I just want to get it out of the way. That'll be fine for the moment. Hey, there's another conversion. Always great. There we go. And that's capped back. Are we going to take attrition here? No. Okay, so that should be good. We are taking attrition over here, and we will have to move out of there. There we go. Problem solved. Cool. So, I mean, we do have more great projects we can work on. I'm not hugely enthused about any of them that are currently available. I may actually want to continue to work on workshops for the moment. Okay, so we're just going to try to spam click this and see how that goes. Almost tolerable. Almost. Cool. So that'll be fine for now. Our colony in Cameroon is now self-sustaining. That's nice. And there are Confucian zealots in Egypt. Okay. Where's the other one at? It said there were two. Up over here? Okay. I'm going to send this force down to deal with it. And then over here, we're going to bring these two in. Oh, hello, Armenian particularists. That's going to be a big one. Okay. Just looking at what we've got here. We're going to move up over this way, and I'm going to move this force up too, just to be on the safe side. As far as this goes, I think we're going to send these guys up here first. And then we'll send a force in over this way. I'm going to roll up a leader here. It's not a great leader, but it's a leader. And we're probably going to lose this engagement. So I'm going to move up a second force over here. I do expect that we lose that engagement with just that army. So that should be fine. We've got our Confucian zealots over there, and we apparently need to core Cameroon. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and do that. Urbanization. Losing a bunch of ducats in exchange for base tax, do it. That does mean that we're going to have to debase our currency, which means that we're going to be spending a lot of gold on rooting out of corruption. I do want to lose about 1 per year here, but actually maybe like half a point per year. This is so much cheaper. Yeah, we'll lose half a point per year. We do need to continue to work on our great project here. Hello, that's a lot of naval force limit modifier. We'll accept that. Okay. Our province over here is self-sustaining, and our gold mine got depleted. Sure. We will continue to colonize over this way. Nice. I didn't actually send our colonist. There we go. Our explorers are ready to do more exploration now that we have that, at least in Atlantic South America. And yeah, the particularists are going to take a lot of territory for the short term. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, lots of local autonomy there. For the time being, that's okay. We managed to get another conversion done, and we will continue to convert. Okay, so these guys are going to be moved in here pretty soon. Cool. This should be safe. And now we're going to move these guys in. There we go. These particularists seem to be reasonably successful, or rather reasonably safe. I don't know why I'd say successful. They don't appear to be that. So we're not having any real problems with them right now. We're going to move in over here. We may lose that battle. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay. So we're going to get this all capped back. At this point, we can send one of our armies back over this direction, like here. And these two armies are going to come up here. There we go. Another conversion finishing up is always great. We should easily win this. And it looks like we are actually winning this, shockingly. I'll allow it. That's great. War taxes or transfer subject, it doesn't really matter. We could do a golden era. I don't think we need to. You can only do it once. So I think for right now, it's not necessary. Okay. We'll spread out here. And in we go after the particularists. No problem. We should probably look into whether we can do this. Yes, the timing is up. So that's fine. We can definitely set an agenda, but the happiness is very high across the board. Have any manufactory in Cosenza. Where's that? Off over here? Okay. We could do that literally right now. Done. Okay, sounds good. So these guys both grouped together. I was a little bit afraid of that. We're probably going to end up losing this battle just because of numbers. Yes. We're not retreating very far, though, and this should be fine. I'm going to bring this force in to reinforce just in case. These guys are relocating. Okay, so they're both grouped together, and where are they going to? The Bengal Delta? Which is literally right here. Okay. So let's have you come on in over this way. We'll replenish these troops for a bit here. Ooh, 50 admin power. Yes, please. Fantastic. So we're going to let these replenish. I wasn't expecting both of them to group together there, but they definitely did. That's fine. We're going to move these guys back up to Alexandria. And we're going to move these guys up over to like here. That'll be fine. We can continue to upgrade great projects. Yearly prestige, advisor cost. Sure. Okay, we have more exploration that we can likely do. Yep. And we can do more conversion. And so we shall. They're now sieging over here in the Bengal Delta. To be expected. They're actually spreading out again. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to move in this army here, and I'm going to assign our best commander there. We're going to move these two up. They're still replenishing, but that's fine. We have roughly a little bit over 2 armies worth here. Yeah, 27. So this should be even stronger than what we had previously. We got a conversion done. There we go. And we'll see if they actually group together. It was probably just bad luck that they did last time, in all honesty. Yeah, they're coming this way this time? Sounds good. Nope, they did group in, but we've still got them. Cool. So we'll occupy this back, and then we'll move one of these back down over here. Okay, Zoroastrian Zealots. I think these are the ones that don't actually exist. Yes, that seems to be a bug. They don't appear to actually be a thing. We can now get ourselves Diptech 6, and we will definitely do so. That corruption reduction will help a lot, and the trade efficiency will too, for that. How are we doing on institutions? It is now located in 3 of our provinces, but we're still bottlenecked here. It will start to expand much more quickly soon. So that's good. But those bottlenecks are rough for us. There's no doubt about that. Move on down over here. There we go. And I'm going to move you here and you here. Cool. So that's all dealt with. We will need to replenish our troops, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting additional workshops built. So let's work on that for a bit. Spend down our gold. How far can we get here? Can we get to the point where this is actually, you know, not mega laggy? That would be nice. The answer appears to be not really. But we are... Actually, this is getting decent now. This is definitely getting decent. So we'll get all that gold spent down. There we go. That's a faith conversion. We'll move this army in here, and we'll leave them there for now. And then we'll just find a location where these guys can sit. Probably like here would be fine. Okay, let's get another conversion going. Very cheap, very quick. I like it. Okay, are we going to be safe to sit here? Supply limit is 18, so the answer is no. But we can sit right here. That'll do. Cool. I would very much like to have another colonist. That would be great. Unfortunately, we don't have that right now. And we would need to get a lot of admin power to make that happen. We're getting close to Admin Tech 7. We are still 10 years ahead of time. We expect to have enough power to do it in January, and that is actually good because that will reduce our ahead of time malice by 10%. So that would be fantastic. We'd be very, very happy about that one. But yeah, we are definitely going to get this basically as soon as we can, but I'll wait until January no matter what. Some separatists over this way. No problem here. That will be just fine. And let's continue getting those workshops rolling. Yeah, this is definitely much more manageable. It's getting there. Maybe. On the month tick, it's a bit tougher. Okay. It seems to be a little better while paused, but I want the game to tick forward anyway. This is definitely improving. It's not going to be the case when we switch over to manufactories and temples. We'll have to work our way through the lag again. But, I mean, when we have this many provinces, to some degree, that's to be expected. Okay. So our workshops are getting closer to being finished. Again, I like to cut off after 0.1. So we can see here that that cutoff happens about here. Okay, cool. We can now grab ourselves our admin tech. We are definitely going to wait until January to save some admin power on that. We can continue to convert, and so we shall. Because, yeah, this is currently... See, just like that, we save 60 admin power for it. I like it. We're going to grab that. And that's going to put us wildly ahead of time. But that does allow an idea group. And what are we going to take? Expansion. I want all of the colonists that we can get our hands on right now. So there we go. What are we going to take next? We are almost certainly going to take humanist and administrative. And that's going to be about it. What's an influence? Vassal stuff? Okay. Just wanted to check that. So we will continue to convert. Wonderful. And we're getting very close on getting all of our workshops built. We're now making about 500 gold per month, even with our rooting out of corruption, which will go away in about a year here. So that's wonderful. And we are going to continue to make workshops. We can make about 25. We can make about 5 per month in total. Okay, the center of trade level there has increased. That's cool. We probably do want to think about increasing our center of trade level in our main trade port. Let's see, what does that get us again? This is our main trade city here. Requires at least 25 development to upgrade to a world port. Okay. So we should probably work on that. But we need our power for other things for the moment. So we'll come back to that later on. We're doing okay economically. I'm not going to be upset about making 500 gold per month. That's not something I'm going to be too upset about. We can spend 5,000 ducats here, and we're going to. That is going to once again put us into gold, or rather into debt here, which means that rather than taking a loan, I want to debase again. And we will continue to work on bringing that back. Coptic Zealots out over this way. Okay, we will look at that in a moment. We're making 500 gold per month with rooting out corruption, right? So I'm deeply unconcerned about that. Decent numbers down over here. We're going to put in a leader here, and we're going to send this up leaderless. That'll be fine. Okay. Let's make some more workshops. This isn't actually properly sorted, so we'll get that sorted. On those month ticks, it really doesn't like working on that, but... Yep, Coptic Zealots have taken control of some provinces. That is fully expected. Yep. We 100% expect that for the moment. Okay, we're almost through the 12s. That's fantastic. And there's the 12s done, at long last. And we're going to see about getting through the 11s as well. There's going to be a lot of them, and that's fine. Okay, so obviously we won one of these battles, and we should be capping back this location. Okay, good. We're going to continue to convert. These guys are moving currently. They're going into here. Okay. And we're going to head up over this direction. Hey, another conversion finishing up. Always good. And we will work on that. Cool. More workshops. We're going to have to get fire temples eventually, but I just want to demonstrate. Look how much laggier this is. It's a lot laggier, right? So we're going to work on just one of these at a time. I didn't necessarily want to make that one. But for now, we're going to get through our 11s here. Cool. And now we're going to get through the 10s. And keep in mind that actually those fire workshops, or fire temples rather, that was a lot less laggy than it will be once all of these workshops finish their construction. Because those are mostly also going to be eligible for fire temples. So that's definitely a concern. Okay, we're not done with our workshops yet. We're getting a lot closer. We finish up this battle. Cool. We'll cap this and then come up over here. And this battle should be no problem. Excellent. So as our workshops finish up, we should be seeing, and as our autonomy continues to drop, we should be seeing just huge amounts of income increase. We can do a government reform right now, and that's definitely something that we want. So we could grab a reduction to advisor costs, which would be good. A reduction to leader costs, which I don't care about. Or an administrative free policy. Well, we don't really have any policies available right now. So that's something to be a little bit concerned about. But I do think the administrative free policy would be the way to go. Okay. So next we're going to move down into the deliberative assembly. But that's fine. We are going to head down over this way and cap that back. Fantastic. We could do a feudal theocracy action and seize clerical holdings to get a 15% reduction to our construction cost. But honestly, I feel like our administrative power is better utilized on ideas right now. I don't think we're really having an economic bottleneck at this moment for obvious reasons. So we will continue to get our way through these plus 10s. Plus 0.1s, really. But that'll be fine. The end is in sight here. The end is in sight. We might not have quite enough this month. No, we do. Perfect. So for now, well, this one's good to go now. But for now, we're done with our workshops. There will be many more. But for now, that'll be good. We can convert more provinces, and we will happily do so. And next up, we're going to need, of course, fire temples. We'll move these guys down to about here. And then these guys, I'd like them to be 26. Yep, fantastic. We're going to move them up over there. Okay, sounds good. We can continue to convert provinces, and so we shall. For the time being, I'm not too concerned about conquest out over this direction. Ming is also, I think, a lot smaller than it normally would be, so that's kind of funny. Do we have any explorers still? We do. We have one. Okay. I just wanted to check to make sure that we couldn't continue to explore stuff, and we can't, so that's fine. There's these guys here. We are working on colonizing. Okay, we have about 2,500 gold at this point, and we want to continue to make fire temples. There's some very valuable fire temples that we can make. Man, that's a lot laggier. But as we manage to push our way through this, that will get similarly less laggy. And that's good. That's exactly what we want right now. Now, we are going to be increasing our armies very soon, because we're going to get our Miltech up. And that's going to be very valuable for us. We're going to run into supply limits with it, though. So we need to think about how we want to structure it, because our standard army is going to double in size because of our cannon backline. So that's going to be problematic for our current supply levels. We're not at that point just yet, but we will get there very soon. It's currently 1471. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna have all this gold spent soon. Man, this is so much income. And we're just spending it on getting more income. I don't even. How are we going to spend all of this? The answer is we're not. We're simply not. So I'm going to root out full corruption at this point. We're still making over 100 ducats a month, even with rooting out full corruption. That is insane. Okay, sounds good to me. So at this point, we need to take a look at our tech level. We're going to be able to get Admin Tech, or rather Miltech 7, very soon. That is definitely going to give us a supply limit issue. Unless we were to split it out into having two armies that are stationed, like, next to each other. Because there's no way we can support 44k in most locations, right? For right now, that's just not an option. Do we get additional supply limit with this technology? The answer is no. So that's going to be interesting, for sure. Ungrateful natives? Right, we need to head up over this way. That's fine. I want to check in on our institution spread. Okay. We can see now we're starting to make our way through the bottleneck. That's great. But it's still going to take time. It is currently embraced in 0.2% of our development. Or, yeah. So, that needs some more time. But it will spread faster and faster and faster and faster from here. So that's good. That'll just be completely exponential. A base tax? Sure. Maybe should have gone for base production, but it's okay. We can now invest in a new idea and get a second colonist, which we will definitely do. Okay. I want this colonist to be working, for the moment, in Africa. So we're going to head down over there, and we're going to bring a force over to garrison that. We can also invest in viceroys. I think that we're better off going for Diptech 7 at this point. So we're going to do that. That'll be fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to colonize and kill rebels and build stuff. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.